So there are several kinds of debts that exist. And basically, secured creditors are the kind of creditors that have the right to repossess. So that's really the best way to think about them. So this is typically your car lender and your house lender, and sometimes maybe some kind of furniture or maybe some kind of jewelry that you financed. Believe it or not, I've even seen people finance their pets, but that's really rare. And these guys have the power to repossess, and they actually have two powers when you're a secured creditor. They can sue you for money, or they could sue to repossess, or could just repossess it with a tow truck or with a foreclosure without even taking you to court. So that's a secured creditor. And bankruptcy, particularly in the Chapter 7, if you're not making current payments on your car and your house, you're going to lose that collateral, because the lender has the right to come and pick up the car, even in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy if you're not paying, or a house, they can begin foreclosure. The bankruptcy slows them down a little bit in a Chapter 7 for about a month or two, but they can file motions with the court saying, hey, you're not following the contract, you're not paying on the car, and we want it back, and the court will usually grant it. It's called a motion for relief, is something they file. Now, unsecured debts. The unsecured debts are simply contracts and promises that you've made where there's no collateral. Think of credit cards or medical bills or any like rental contracts and things like that. Normally, the only way for them to collect that against you is to sue you in court, get a judgment, then try to run a garnishment. There's no collateral to repossess. Those guys are completely eliminated in Chapter 7, and in Chapter 13, you're paying a very small fraction of that debt, where the rest of it is just eliminated. And they can never come after you in a Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 after it's discharged. Those debts are completely eliminated.